the Raspberry Pi. This is the Model 3 board. We went ahead and already prepared our SD card that we went over in the presentation. Just any micro SD card would work. We do actually have a limit on these of 32 gigabytes, and then I just have a standard flash drive for my work. The bigger the better, because ROM files can get a couple hundred upwards with megabytes, so somewhere around 100 gigabytes would be a good idea for one of these devices. So the first step, we're going to go ahead and go down to this board, and we're just going to go ahead and seat that in there. You will feel a little click. Then we're going to go ahead and take our USB stick. We've already booted it once and have the ROM files made. And we're just going to go ahead and seat that there. The last USB device we'll need is a controller. We can use any standard gamepad for this. Doesn't really matter as long as it has inputs. So we're just going to seat that in here. Alright. Last two things we'll need is a standard 2.4 amp power and an HDMI cable. We already have both plugged in, so we're just going to go ahead and start those up now. You're going to want to do the power cable last, as in avoid surges. So we got that plugged in. Now I have that plugged in, you'll see a red light with a green light for boot. So now you might want to actually put a heatsink or a case on these, but for just the presentation, we're just going to leave it like that. So you'll see the RetroPie screen turn on here, and it's going to take a minute to boot up. But I'm actually going to have Joey Boland take over and show you kind of some of the features of RetroPie and one of the games. So it's going to go through the boot screen here. Just give it a minute. So we already have preloaded on this actual USB file. We have NES, N64, SNES, and one other one, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But we can go ahead and select all the different files here. So just go ahead and go back to the menu screen. You can see all the different emulators we got going on there. So you can put any number of emulation devices on a Raspberry Pi up to PlayStation 2, and they all work fine. So we're going to go ahead and do the NES, and we're doing Kirby's Adventure. Now we're just going to have a quick demo demonstrated by Joey. Alright, he's just going to go ahead and show you how it works and that this is a fully functioning NES emulation. So this game actually wouldn't be available right now, but because we have a Raspberry Pi, we can play older games that were made back in the day, which this one being the NES, so the original Nintendo console system. As you can see, there's no stuttering, there's no frame drop. It's all pretty much just how it was back in the day. And that about concludes it.
Perfect.